The spectrum of canine purpose. Dogs are arguably the most morphologically and behaviorally diverse land mammals on Earth. Over millennia, humans have taken a single species, Canis lupus familiaris, and sculpted its genetics to produce animals that behave almost like completely different species. To understand how a single animal can be a gentle comforter, a highly precise medical tool, or a fierce tactical weapon, we have to look at the intersection of genetics, drive, neurology, and specialized training. Core profile analysis, the big three. The olfactory engine, cardiovascular entrainment, thermal radiation. To compare these animals, we first need to understand the precise operational profile of each core category. Category A, the friendly dog, the social companion. Primary objective, intraspecies and interspecies socialization, companionship, and emotional integration into a human pack. Neurological profile, low reactivity to novel stimuli, exceptionally high sociability index, and a low threshold for the expression of appeasement behaviors, friendliness. Genetic drive, low predatory motor patterns, stalk, chase, grab bite, kill bite are heavily muted, and low defense drives. High play drive is preferred. Category B, the service dog, the mitigating tool primary objective, to perform specific, highly individualized tasks that directly mitigate a human partner's physical, psychiatric, or neurological disability. Neurological profile, extreme emotional regulation, low arousal, high bidability, the desire to work with a handler, and intelligent disobedience, the ability to ignore a command if it puts the handler in danger. Genetic drive, balanced, low to medium drive profiles. Predatory drive must be non-existent or completely under stimulus control. Social drive must be balanced, neutral to strangers, hyper-focused on the handler. Category C, the guard dog, the territory and asset protector. Primary objective, to deter, detect, and if necessary, physically neutralize threats to a specific territory, asset, or human handler. Neurological profile, high environmental vigilance, stable nerves under acute duress, clear discrimination between normal and abnormal environmental baselines, and high resilience to physical pressure. Genetic drive, high defense drive, protecting against threats, and high territorial drive. Controlled prey or fight drive depending on whether they are expected to grip and hold an intruder or simply deter them via posturing. Deep dive comparative matrix. When we look at these dogs side by side, the stark differences in their psychological wiring and legal status become clear. Key intersections, similarities and differences. The biological overlap, similarities. No matter the job, all three categories rely on the same fundamental canine hardware, operant conditioning mechanics, whether training a service dog to detect a seizure or a guard dog to bite a hidden sleeve. The training relies on the exact same psychological quadrants, positive reinforcement to build behaviors and negative reinforcement/punishment to prove control of their distractions. Olfactory capability, all three dogs read the world through their noses. A friendly dog smells another dog's chemical signature, a service dog smells the biochemical shift of low blood sugar, a guard dog smells the adrenaline of an intruder hiding in the brush. The behavioral divide, differences. The true divergence lies in arousal thresholds and target focus, the reaction to a sudden noise. If a metal tray crashes in a restaurant, a friendly dog might jump, bark, or run to investigate for dropped food. A service dog will flinch minimally, look immediately at their handler's face to check their stability, and return to a downstay. A guard dog will instantly square their chest, fixate on the source of the noise, and issue a low, structural warning growl. The burden of public access, a service dog operates under immense psychological pressure to remain completely invisible in public spaces. A companion dog or a guard dog does not possess the neurological inhibition required to lie perfectly still under a tiny airplane seat for 6 hours without whining, pacing, or reacting to the passenger next to them. Other kinds of canine profiles, To fully map this landscape, we have to look at the categories that sit directly between or outside your initial three options: emotional support animals, ESAs, and therapy dogs. The distinction: these are often confused with service dogs, but they are fundamentally different. ESAs provide comfort simply by existing within a home. They require no specialized task training and do not have public access rights in stores or restaurants. Therapy dogs are elite-friendly dogs. Their job is to be handled by an owner to provide psychological comfort to other people in hospitals, schools, or disaster zones. They require immense sociability and a total lack of guard instincts. Personal protection dogs, PPDs. The distinction: while a guard dog protects a place, and can often be independent or aloof, like a livestock guardian dog, a PPD is a specialized shadow for an individual or family. They must possess the absolute flawless public manners of a service dog by day, but maintain the explosive, lethal defensive capability of a guard dog on command. They are the rarest, most expensive, and legally complex dogs on Earth. Scent detection and working dogs. The distinction: these dogs bypass human social structures entirely to focus on an environmental target. This includes canine search and rescue, SAR, narcotics and explosives detection, and conservation dogs, who track invasive species or wildlife poachers. Their entire universe is governed by an insatiable, obsessive prey and hunt drive. Genetic selection, matching the breed to the blueprint. You cannot easily train a breed away from its genetic blueprint. If you select the wrong breed for the profile, you are fighting against millions of years of selective evolution. Let's see together which breeds fit the best particular expectations. The friendly dog, social companions. These breeds are genetically selected for low defense drive, low predatory motor patterns, and an exceptionally high threshold for aggression. They actively seek social engagement. Golden Retriever, the gold standard of sociability. Naturally low reactivity to environmental changes and high desire for peaceful integration. Labrador Retriever, bred for cooperative field work, resulting in an inherently high friendliness index and rapid adaptation to diverse human environments. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, a toy companion breed completely devoid of guarding instincts, specifically selected over centuries solely for physical closeness and pacifying comfort. The service dog, the mitigating tool. These breeds are chosen for their unique combination of immense biddability, willingness to take direction, and absolute emotional neutrality under environmental stress. Labrador Retriever, working/assistance lines, chosen for over 70% of guide and mobility service work globally due to their stable heart rates and predictable focus. Standard Poodle, highly analytical, task-oriented, and hypoallergenic. They excel at complex multi-step tasks, such as psychiatric grounding or blood sugar detection. Golden Retriever, highly utilized for deep pressure therapy, DPT, and psychiatric mitigation due to their innate sensitivity to human cortisol shifts and gentle demeanor. The guard dog, territory and asset protectors. These breeds possess an inherently high defense drive and a low threshold for identifying environmental anomalies. They naturally guard structural perimeters. Rottweiler, an ancient drover and guardian breed with structural density, immense territorial awareness, and a natural instinct to physically block or deter intruders. Boer Bull, South African Mastiff, a massive, imposing property guardian bred to protect isolated homesteads from apex predators, fiercely independent and suspicious of strangers. Bull Mastiff, originally bred by gamekeepers to quietly track, tackle, and pin down poachers without tearing the flesh, excel at static, defensive holding. The personal protection dog, the living shield. Sitting between service and guard work, these tactical breeds require immense prey and fight drives alongside flawless psychological control. Belgian Malinois, the premier choice for military and high-end personal protection. Exceptionally high drive, lightning fast processing speeds, and capable of absolute defensive aggression on a handler's command. German Shepherd Dog, working minds, known for balanced, stable nerves. They possess a deep-seated instinct to form a protective perimeter around a specific human family unit. Doberman Pinscher, sleek, highly vigilant, and physically wired to act as a close proximity shadow to their specific handler. Scent detection and working canine. These breeds are governed almost entirely by an insatiable, obsessive hunt and prey drive. Human socialization is completely secondary to their target object. Bloodhound, the pinnacle of scent tracking. Possesses over 300 million scent receptors, genetically hardwired to trail a single olfactory baseline across hundreds of miles. Belgian Malinois, German Shepherd, dual purpose, used by law enforcement for both apprehension work, bite work, and narcotics, explosives detection. English Springer Spaniel, extensively used in modern airports and customs for wildlife, currency, and contraband detection due to their relentless, frantic drive to search spaces. Which group does your dog belong to? Did you know it? Thank you for watching and see you soon. Just remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel.